Team Fight Tactics, also known as TFT, is this really cool team builder strategy game. And whether you're brand new or you're a veteran and you want to push levels, I'm starting this series because I want to help everyone, because I've been playing TFT for about 3 years now, and I know that it's an extremely difficult game sometimes, especially when you want to grind ranked. And there's no actual tutorial, really, that's going to help you understand how to get into the game better, and TFT's always pulling in newer players, so I just kind of want to help you. So this first video is going to go ahead and be just like a little tips and tricks getting in. I'm going to explain kind of what everything is, and then I'll go into further detail in more videos. So starting out, what you saw at the beginning was portal selection. So portal selection gives you the option between 3 different portals, and when you pick them, they give you something different. So the portal that I got this game is spatula. So that just means that I'm going to start with a spatula right here, and what a spatula does is you combine it with another item, and it gives you an emblem. So the emblems are used over here on the left. You can see all of your traits. So when you put a new unit in on your board, as you can see, I put Warwick in with Blitzcrank, and we got Vanguard. I'll go in depth with this set's traits in a different episode, but just so you can see all over here, there's a whole bunch of just different ones. So you have Vanguards that they gain a health shield. Scholars gain mana. Oh, and here's something really cool. So this right here is our augments. So augments happen 3 times a game. They can give you econ or gold. They can help you level up, like Cluttered Mind, that gives you XP at the end of rounds, or there are carry augments. I don't know. I guess we'll play carry augment and see. So, there are stages. So right now we're about to start player combat. The first 3 rounds of the game are PvE rounds, which means that you just play against just like NPCs. You get a little bit of gold, you can get some items. And now we started player combat. You can also go to people's board if you click on their names over here on the side, on the right side. So we're gonna want. So I think the biggest thing that a lot of people have issues with, especially starting out, is what they should play. Like what kind of comp they should play. Comp also meaning composition, as in like your board. So since I took this carry augment, what I'm going to want is I'm going to want to play Honeymancy Bastion, just because I took Nunu's carry augment, and Nunu is a Honeymancy and a Bastion. So Honeymancers gain bees that deal magic damage based on damage dealt. So I got them in. You can see the 3 little bees right here under each person. Then Bastion, your team gains 10 magic or 10 armor and magic resistance. Bastions gain more, and the value doubles, which is pretty good. You want Nunu to be tanky. You don't want him to die quick. So going in just back to the basics really fast. So as you can see right here, we have our gold. So it'll tell you the total income possible. You can see the breakdown, so you'll just get automatically 5 gold no matter what. And then your interest is 1 gold per 10 gold that you have, up to a maximum of 5. Now, there are other things we can get into. There's an augment that lets you get 10 interest instead of 5. If you're on a win or loss streak, which you can see right here, you'll get gold based on what your win or loss streak is. And then if you win, you will get 1 extra gold. And down here in the bottom left, you have your level, which your level gives you, obviously, if you're level 5, you can play 5 champions. If you're level 4, like me, you can only play 4 champions. So the higher level you are, the more champions you can play on your board. And then at the same time, the higher level you are, as you can see this little percentage bar down here, this is going to tell you what your chance at rolling this cost of units is at your current level. So at level 4, you have a 55 chance to get a 1-star. You have a 30% chance to get a 2-star, which is, or not a 2-star, sorry, a 2 cost. Okay. So, every stage, there is a carousel, which you just got to see. Okay, I get 5 in. There's a carousel, which you just got to see, and what the carousel is it has random units. It's basic. Normally it's 2 or 3 of each cost to that point in the game. So it was 2 or 3 1 cost, 2 or 3 2 costs, 2 or 3 3 costs. The cost of the champions goes up as the game goes on. We're only in stage 2 right now. But back to it. So this is a 3 cost. I have a 20% chance to get one of these. A 4 cost, I have a 2% chance, and then a 5 cost, I have 0% chance. There are specific levels where, depending on the comp you're playing, you want to sit at in slow roll, which slow rolling is just rolling all of your gold after 50, so you're not losing out on your interest. And like I said, I'm going to try to do my best. I'm going to make... Let me clear this. I'm going to make more videos on the topics of just teaching different things about TFT. So if you'd like that, please hit a like, let me know. Just ask me any questions. If you have any questions about what I'm talking about, or you want to see something more in depth, please let me know in the comments. And then subscribe so you can see my next videos. It's just one of those things where I kind of realized how difficult the barrier to entry into TFT is, and I thought that there would be a market that people could use some help, because I know, I mean, I've been playing for 3 years. I've peaked at Diamond, and I know that there's a lot of help that I still need. I find myself making mistakes constantly, and I figured that if I can help you and help myself at the same time, that'd be perfect. So we're probably going to lose this. No, I win, and Vagar clutched. Okay. So now that we're running into Krugs, I have a minute. If you want to see what each part of the stage is, you can roll your cursor over the bar up here, and it'll tell you.
Don't worry, I got this.
So, as you can see, I made a Honeymancy emblem with my spatula, which is a spatula and a glove. So each item does something different. So this tier, if I were to just put this tier on, it would give me 15 mana. If I would just put a bow on, bow gives me 10% attack speed, and then a cloak gives me 20% magic resist. Let's see what I get. I get another tier. Okay. So, oh, perfect. And then there was a gold orb. So gold orbs just give treasure. I got another spatula out of that one. I'm gonna sell this to make my 50 interest, so I get my maximum interest, and I don't lose out on a gold. Oh, okay, so here are 4 costs. So, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to put items on our units. If you have items that you can slam, you can go ahead and do that. So what I want to do is I want to put a cloak and a cloak on Nunu. This makes a dragon's claw. So as you can see, you gain 65 magic resist, gain 9% max health, gain every 2 seconds heal 5% of Nunu's max health, which is really, really good, especially since Nunu is a tank. Even though we took the carry augment that changes the ability, we still want him to be a tank. We want him to live. As you can see, I got 2 of these reforgers, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use the reforgers. I got a sword. I'm going to reforge that again. I got another cloak. Not good, but it is what it is. I can go ahead and put a couple. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Oh, okay, so we got prismatic. So prismatic, there are tiers of augments. Silver, golden, prismatic. Prismatic being the highest, giving you the best. We have a masterwork upgrade. We have a bastion emblem. Or an assassin. I'm gonna take the masterwork emblem. Now what this will do is this give me a radiant upgrade. Okay, perfect. So what I also want to do is put an Archangels, which is a tier and a rod. This item gives you 15 mana and 20 AP, also known as ability power. Combat start, gain 30 ability power every 5 seconds in combat. And then I'm going to use my masterwork upgrade on the staff. And now that I'm level 6, I have the highest chance to get 2 costs, and since Nunu is a 2 cost, I'm going to sit here and slow roll. Yeah, but if you want to see which items build from components, you can find a component like a tier. You can right click on it and it'll give you this entire screen. It'll show you what each thing does.
Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like
I'm out. Gotta sharpen my lamp.
Playtime's never over!
Okay, so I overrolled a little bit, but I can just go ahead and sell some units. So with a cloak, you can make any of these items. With a tier, you can make any of these items. This episode, I'm not going to go into depth on what items are the best on which. If you want to go ahead and figure out yourself, you can right-click on a unit to bring up their card. And right here, it tells you what kind of unit they are. So Vagar's a magic caster. So any of these items would work well with him. And you can see that on each one. So going back to the champion card, you can see Vagar has 40 attack damage, has 103 ability power. Oh, another carousel. Okay, so you can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 costs. 1, 2, 3. I don't know which item I would like. I'm gonna go ahead and take this so I can build my last Honeymancy spat. Once I hit level 7, I can get 7 Honeymancy. Okay, so we roll a little bit. Okay, there's a 2-star Nunu. That's really, really good. So we have that. So going back, you can see this is all of their good items. This is their attack range. This is where you should put them on the board. And then this is all their stats. So Vagar is getting the 10 armor, 10 magic resist from having Bastion. He's got 25% critical strike chance, 140% critical strike damage, 75 attack speed. Oh, this isn't good. He's getting low. And then right here you can see each unit's ability. So Vagar's ability is King Bee's Judgment. The passive gain 3 ability power for every charm you buy. Which charms are this new sets. So this is what a charm is. Every 3 shops you find a charm, which just gives you a little bit of something. So this one is gain a temporary Thieves Glove for 1 round. I don't want to spend the 3 gold on that, but you can. Okay, we want another Bastion unit. We want that. That could be an upgrade. Go ahead and roll. I'll sell this and this. So going back to Vagar's ability, his active deal 206 magic damage to the target. So that's what that little ball that he shoots out is. And then you can see this bar is how much health they have, this is how much mana they have every time they max out, they cast their ability. Buy that, stay above 50, and now we are going into Wolves, so this is another PvE round. Buy that. We're not particularly looking. Oh, there's another unit. So there are stars of units. So as you can see, our Nunu is 2-star, our Vagar is 1-star. You can tell right here, or the little brown, silver, or I guess it's probably considered bronze, silver, gold above their name, or above the unit. Sorry. Okay, there's another glove. So now that I have 2 tiers, I'm going to go ahead and put 2 tiers on my Vagar for a blue buff. What this does is reduce the max mana. As you can see, he had 20 out of 40 before. Now he has 20 out of 30. Just makes him cast faster. When the holder gets a takedown, they deal 8% more damage, which is good.
There's beauty in even the smallest moments.
Go ahead and roll a little bit, see if I find anything. I'll take that. No, don't want that. We'll take this. So going back to their star levels, so Vagar's 1-star, Nunu's 2-star, and we want a 3-star because that's the strongest. And if you look at their ability, you can see how much damage they do based on their star level. So his first star level does 200 and 250, second one does 300 and 300, and then 3-star does 450 and 350. And as you level up, their health gets larger. We'll actually take this. I am going to go ahead and take this. It only costs 1 player health. Now I believe I want this. Okay, there's a 2-star Vagar, a 2-star Poppy.
You should probably take cover.
I'm going to go ahead and roll a little bit deeper. Okay, we're kind of bench locked now. So to get a 2-star, you need 3 of 1 unit. And then to get a 3-star, you need 3 2-star copies of a unit. So it gets progressively harder to hit, but at the same time, they also become stronger units. This guy's playing Eldritch, so he had his Eldritch Horror spawn. I probably need to roll a little bit further because I am losing a lot of fights now. I really need to get this Nunu 3-star really fast. I have a lot of units on my bench that I need to go ahead and hit 2 stars so I can free up bench space. As you see, I can't buy that. No, I'm not going to take that. Go ahead and take that upgrade. There's another Nunu. There's another Cosmo. Okay, now this is the Bastion that I really want. I'm gonna go ahead and put Hecarim in because he's a little bit stronger. Man, this is not looking good for me. I'm also just not getting very lucky. I mean, I've rolled... A lot of this game is RNG. I mean, you're basically at the will of probability. So, yes, I have a 40% chance to hit 2 stars, but at the same time, there are 13 2 stars that I can hit. I believe here this is the highest cost, and that's the item I want. So this is the team planner. It shows you every single unit in each cost, and you can also use this to mark units if you don't want to miss them while you're rolling. I'm going to go ahead and snapshot that. There's another Nunu. I'm going to...
Playtime's never over.
There's another Vagar.
Magic! It comes to me!
Now, I am a single Nunu off of 3-star Nunu, which will make us a lot stronger here. This set actually just came out yesterday, on Wednesday, July 31st. So this set is still really new. I got a little bit of time to play with it in PBE, which is the test branch or test server. Come on, nope. Wow, I'm getting very, very unlucky here. Okay. There's that, that's really good. Actually gonna go ahead and play this. Couldn't hit another Bastion. I would have really liked to play 4 Bastion there, but I rolled and I'm very poor now, which is not good, but I really needed that 3-star Nunu because he adds a lot of tankiness and a lot of damage to the team, which should hopefully keep me alive a little bit longer. Yes. Nunu gets into the back line. You can see the damage dealt. He did 12k damage, which is really good. I actually do not care much about this Cogmaw at all, so I'll go ahead and sell him. Oh, actually I shouldn't have done that. It'll be alright. 2% bonus damage. Okay, and now we're back. We have a bunch of gold. We're gonna go ahead and push. Put that on. We just need a little bit more frontline. We'll go ahead and put that on. Then there's the Cogmaw. That'll give me 7 Honeymancy. So 7 Honeymancy, each person gets 8 bees. Which is very, very good. Let's see how 7 Honeymancy with Nunu 3 does now. Oh, I lose this because Eldritch is extremely overpowered. But for the most part, I'd say I hit everything that I really wanted to in this episode. So yes, I went 7th, and this probably isn't a great game to watch, but I hope that everything I was able to show you and explain to you about this game kind of helps you in first getting started playing. I will come out with more video getting into specific comps, what items to use on what champions, what's the best right now in the meta to help you grind ranked. I'm not going to give you anything cheesy just because I don't like that, but everybody can play how they want. As long as you have fun, you're enjoying yourself, enjoying the game, because the game is a lot of fun. It can be very frustrating. This game was very frustrating because I took probably one of the best carry augments, and I went 7th. It happens. It does. And I think that's something that it takes a while to learn about this game, but once you get alright with that, the second, first places, they feel really good. Thank you for watching and tuning in. If you would like to see any more of my content, hopefully I'm able to help you. Please subscribe if you want to see anything in specific or have any questions. You can go ahead and ask me in the comments. Please hit the like, subscribe. Thank you guys. Have a great day.